All right, we just got this delivered moments ago. This is the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. So let me peel this aside. And one more over here. And if you can see right there, it says that it's the 5G millimeter wave and sub 6, 6.8 inch, 256 gig with the Moonstone. All right, so I just pulled the tabs off. Let's go ahead and slide this. There we go. Nice brown box. Very clean design on it. And there we go. There's the phone. USB cable, C to C. And here is some paperwork. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look. There it says, hey, no more SIM card. So we're gonna peel that. And there we go. Let's power this on. Hopefully there's a little bit of juice. There is a buzz. And while that's coming up, we do have a 6.8 inch display on the left side. Nothing but shiny edging. The top, same thing. There's nothing up here except for a microphone on the top. The right side, you have your power, then your volume below it, backwards from other manufacturers. The bottom, you've got your speaker, USB, and that's it. No SIM tray. So let's move this stuff out of the way here. And don't know if I showed the back, but there's your color. It's actually a nice gray, blue, purple, kind of shimmers and shifts different colors. So I'll get my data set up and play around with it and come back in a little bit. We are back. I have this all set up with my account, got the eSIM transferred over, and not much to say. It's a Pixel phone. I mean, there's not much different from Pixel 9 to Pixel 10. So if you've watched my previous video about the Pixel 9 Pro XL, you're going to see, basically the same thing here. There are a few new additions, but we've got to play around with those, like the Magic Q. Like here's the Magic Q, and you can read whatever that is if you want to read it. And there was one other, give me just a minute to see if I can figure out where I saw that. All right, and one other is right here under the system, and that's going to be Daily Hub. So I've just got to kind of play around with those and give some feedback soon, hopefully. And that's about it that's different on this. So I do have two cases that I want to quick try. Little cheap ones that came off of Amazon. So here is a little clear case. It's actually pretty rigid. And it's got the MagSafe / Pixel Snap ring on it. So we'll peel that off. Make sure there's nothing inside, okay. And snap all those ends in. Boy, look at all the fingerprints already. So this has a nice bit of edge right here I can feel. So I don't know how well that shows right here. It's got a nice protective edge around the camera. This looks a little weird to me, but yeah, it is what it is. So we've got the buttons. They are working just fine. Let's see if the volume. So those are working. Here's your bottom cutouts. So these are all lined up perfectly. And yeah, it's got a nice edge to it. Again, here's the front side, so you can see where that edge is. Let's pop that off and take a look at this other one. Comes with hip work, 2 little stickers. This one also is pretty rigid. Does not have the MagSafe or Pixel Snap ring in it. There's some writing in there if you want to pause that and read, but it does actually state that it's for the Pixel 10 Pro XL, so that's nice down the road. If I sell the phone and find these cases laying around, I'll know what they actually went to. And snap, snap, there we go. Oh, this actually feels a little bit nicer. It's got the same type of extra lip for protection there, if you can see. Same here, but there's not the extra here on the back at the top, which was kind of odd. Just right here, you can see that my thumb's catching on the back. It's not on here, so that's pretty nice. It's comfortable. It is a fingerprint magnet, but it's got pretty good grip. It's got a little bit of an edge on the front, just like the other one, so that will keep that glass from being on the surface directly. Testing the buttons and volume. They're all working. Here's your cutouts on the bottom, so perfectly line up. There's your cutout on the top for the microphone. So this looks good. And just so you can see what that one was, if you're curious. All right. So I'm going to end the video here. Mess around. I keep trying to slide it off and it keeps clicking back into place. But I'm going to mess around with this phone a bit and see if I can test those features that are unique to the 10 right now. And hopefully be back in a few days and give you some feedback on that. So I do appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. Does help out. Thanks a lot.